Welcome back, Sky Pirate.
Bonus stream and eraser.
Objection!
But he sure is handsome. Buy me some dinner first. Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having an excellent day. We just double check that everything is working and then we will begin. But how are you? Welcome to today's bonus stream. I'm very excited about today's game. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. So let me see. Let's go ahead and... Did it actually not have something opened? So I'm fixing it! But in the meantime, how are you all? How is your day? What have you done today? What have you done today? This thing isn't opening. Oh, it's opening. It's trying. It's trying. My computer's running very slowly today. That bodes very well for today's stream. Let's see. Hold it. Hold on. Hold on. Keep holding. All right. Okay, it's open. It's opened. Put that there. Put this here. Very unprepared today. All right. And I think we are good to go-ish. Gosh, it's running so slowly. Hopefully, that just means that OBS is like, everything else will run very smoothly because everything else is running so slowly, you know? Hopefully that's the case. All right, let's go ahead and let's see if, oh boy, why is this, gosh, the camera's doing the thing again. Hello everybody, welcome in. How's it going? How's it look? Hold on. How's it looking? Oh boy. Look at how choppy are we? We're very choppy. The camera is. Well, it's not the worst. It's not the worst, but it's I mean, hold on, let me fix that. Welcome in everybody. How are you? Yeah, look at that. It's definitely, come on, chops. Get it together. Get it together. It's a bonus stream. But Mind State, also welcome in. Hello there. I am trying to see. Yesterday was working like pretty good, right? I was pretty happy with it. And nothing's changed. And nothing has changed. Also, let me say hellos, and then I'll mess with some things, and we'll figure something out. Sassy, welcome in your first hello. Thank you so much for the 31 months resub. Let's see. Emmers, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Tap! Hello, how's your day? And you got the 20 stream streak, Sassy. Excellent. Bruised, hello. And Mind State, hello. No, in between yesterday and today, there wasn't an update. I actually did an update right before stream yesterday, and I feel like it kind of, I mean, I don't know if it fixed things, but it certainly, yesterday's stream was watchable. Part of me is curious. Hold on, everybody. Everything's gonna get silent real fast. Hold on tight. Okay, you should be able to hear me now, right? Can you hear me now? Okay, what I was saying is I feel like here it's so much better, which makes me feel like there's something wrong in the other scene maybe. But hey, there's more chop now now that I've brought the chat over. Hold on. Chat, go away. Chat, go away. How am I now? So much better. Is it chat? Is it chat? No, we got rid of chat last time, and I feel like... But look, maybe I'm just in the void now. Maybe, like, this is my new branding for 2024. Jetpack Paul. In the void. Because this seems to run a lot smoother. I dig the void. Maybe maybe I go super minimalist in 2024. But I read Sassy's comment out loud. Congratulations on 100%ing lingo. Even though you guys didn't hear it, I did read it. But how are you all? Tap, how's it going? Mindstate, how are you? Everybody? Emmer, Sassy. Did I miss somebody? Bruised. Oh, there's not gonna be any sounds. Right. Hold on. We'll slowly add things in. We'll slowly just add things in and see if that helps. Or how things go. Joss, welcome in. How are you? Lurking with no sound, putting up shelves, keeping the dream streak alive. Yes, Joss, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't move over my mic, which is, important, for you guys to hear me. Also, am I a little out of focus? I think I'm a little out of focus. Hold on. There we go. You see, I'm at, now that well, no, it's fine. It's not like perfect, but anyway. Let me catch up to chat. So today we're doing it's a bonus stream. We're playing Contradiction, Spot the Liar, which I don't know if you guys have heard of before, but it's it's an FMV game, which I've never played before. So it's all motion video. So it's all like live acted or recorded. I guess not live acted because it's not live, but it's people in motion. But it's also like a point and click as well. And we're trying to solve a murder. That's sort of the main dealio. I did hear OBS has been having issues regarding re-enabling browser sources that aren't active in a scene from a friend. Maybe that's a situation. Maybe. Part of it is, so I'm on a Mac, and so that might just be some of the issue. But it could be that as well. I might need to, so yesterday, one thing that I did, which I do think it helped for the most part, is I took a lot of my transparent .movs and I converted them into WebMs, which are considerably less like they're much smaller in size. So like a file that was 20 megabytes is now like 200 kilobytes or whatever. And so I was hoping, like, by doing that, it would reduce a lot of the stuff. There are some more videos that I can do that too. And so that might help. Excuse me. It's kind of hard to pinpoint if something is causing an issue also in my setup because I have a lot of, like, nested scenes that are just, like, in here. So, like, for example, all of your sound files, like, the intro sounds are all in a nested scene, and when we're in like just chatting, I just copy that scene in there, and so that it's like it refers to that one. And that way, the reason for that is so that for the people who don't know, the reason why you would have like a nested scene is so that like as I move from scene to scene, so from like here to the gaming scene or whatever, I don't have to constantly double up on files. So like, for example, if you, without nested scenes, let's say Sassy's intro sound, I would have to copy that intro sound into the starting soon screen, the BRB, the just chatting scene, the gaming scene, everyone in the case, it needs to like go off while we're there. If you have a nested scene, I can just put all the sound files in one little scene, copy that scene over and put it into my other scenes so that it's referenced. So that way, all I have to do, if there's ever any changes, I only need to update the one scene and not have to then duplicate like that scene 20 times or whatever. So I might need to go through some of my other nested scenes and figure out if there's anything else I can like reduce the size of, or see if there's like something else that's causing trouble, because we do have like, there are quite a few web sources that I have that I should probably also maybe cull and figure out. But anyway, that's a lot of sass, so I won't even say too much. Well, we're getting more sass today because the game we're playing today has a character that seems to be a little bit sassy, so I'm excited to see what we're gonna get into. I like your flower headband, thank you. This is probably my favorite one. That and the other cherry blossom one. I think this one's cool. It has bunnies on it too. But anyway, before we get into the game, we'll get into it maybe in like 15 minutes or so. It won't be as long of a whatchamacallit, but just chatting thing. But in the meantime, how are you guys? Anything new? Anything exciting? Something random. Did you guys know that Just Dance has lore? I learned that last night. There's like a continual lore between the games. No, yeah, so the biggest thing early, I don't know if it's the biggest thing, but it's the thing I was hearing about is that, so like every dancing coach, which is like the people dancing on the screen, they all have names and they have like a continual lore between the games. The biggest one being Rasputin, the dancer from Rasputin, and I can't remember who the other one is. But there is like it is also, I should clarify, this is not like a fan thing. This is like, they have a lore master it's one person who is in charge of like threading the lore throughout each of the games. But it is, so it's like, so there's like a story between Rasputin and another one of the dance coaches, and it's like, there's a song where they meet, a song where they fall in love, a song where they get, she gets proposed to, then there is a song where she's at the altar and the Rasputin dancer doesn't show up. And so then there's a song where she's mad and is like trashing everything. And then, but I think it's like, there's another song where then it's at a church or whatever, and then the Rasputin coach shows up. And he's like, he was late. That was it. Like she thought she got stood up at the altar, but he was just late. But supposedly, the big mystery is, why was he late? Nobody knows. They haven't addressed that yet. And so people don't know why he was late to his own wedding. But anyway, so there's like, if you look up like lore videos for Just Dance, they exist. There are like YouTube lore like recaps and stuff. But anyway, I started playing Pal World. It's been fun despite me just dying. Oh yeah, I died so much, especially at the beginning. Are you enjoying it? Who's your favorite pal so far? But yeah, I learned that yesterday and I was like, what? I'm outraged over an NPC getting stood up at the altar. I know. How dare Rasputin? But I guess like, so it's interesting because I really don't know how they like. So like some of the lore is tied to like the songs that they're in, I assume. Like in order for them to do a song where the bride, I don't remember what song she's from, the bride is upset or whatever, they have to have a song that corresponds to that, you know? Yeah, I don't know how you like I don't know how you do it. It seems like a lot of work, to be honest. Like, you would think that maybe it would be very simple to do, but it honestly seems like just very stressful to come up with, because there's no like words, like there's no like lyrics that you can like, you know, they don't emote in any way. They don't even have faces really. So like, it's just weird. But anyway, love my Fox Parks right now. Amazing. I love it. That one's such a good one. And that one has a great like ability. So anyway, in the case you guys were curious, or if you want to go down a rabbit hole later, look up Just Dance lore. Excuse me. Look up Just Dance lore. And just let it take you to a new place. But Vix, welcome in. How's it going? We're about to hop into the game in like 8 minutes. In like 8 minutes, we will hop into Contradiction. Let me double check that everything's installed. I think it is. It should be. I'm very excited about this game. I think you guys will like it. Or at least tolerate it. And as we play, please let me know if this is like a type of game that you would like to see more of. Because there are a few other FMV games that I'm interested in, but I don't know if it's y'all's thing, you know? And it could just be my thing, which is fine, but I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to make fetch happen, you know? Not here, not right now anyways. Sometimes I'll make fetch happen. But this is not one of those cases. It is like a 7-hour game, so we won't finish it today, but I just wanted to... we'll get a taste of it for sure. Going good. I'm tired, but had a nice day, so that's cool. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad that, you know... I'm glad that you had a good day, whether it was tiring or not. On Wednesdays, do you wear pink, though? We should. Maybe that should be a new thing. Oh, boy. What else is happening? Besides Just Dance lore, I feel like I didn't really learn much yesterday. I slept in a bit today. We were gonna start a little bit earlier, but I didn't. I was tired. Please make that a thing. I do have a pink sweatshirt, but I do wear it sometimes. But I wear too many of my clothes over and over again. If anything, it would be this sweater, and it's like, on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Jet wears the white sweater. Because I wear it too often, because it's so easy to, like, just throw it on. I'm fighting with my cat at the moment. Sometimes I think I should put him on the show. Cat from Hell. Is that a show? So I spent some time today looking at custom maps of Lingo. I didn't know there were custom ones. And there is one that is a randomizer, but it randomizes Lingo mechanics with a completely different games mechanics. For example, one person said they played it with a friend, and one person had to solve Lingo puzzles while the other player played Hollow Knight. Oh my gosh, what? That is that is hilarious. That's incredible. I don't even know how that works. I mean, you can have your own Jet version of On Wednesdays We Wear Pink, so why not? Yeah, that's true. I could make it my own. Anything else happening? Anything else you're looking forward to? There's usually not like news like going into Friday into Saturday. But I don't know. So I don't really have anything. I tried to look up some stuff real quickly before stream, and I was like, there's nothing. There's nothing. There should be a lot of game announcements this month, so I'm curious to see, like, February is usually a big time for, like, game announcements. So we'll have, like, a Nintendo Switch thing, or a Nintendo Direct at some point this month. Have you had a nice day? It hasn't been going for super long because I kind of slept in, so yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, they said they ended up missing the healing ability for the player playing Hollow Knight because the person playing Lingo couldn't find the panel to unlock it. That sounds ridiculous, Sassy. That sounds so complicated, but amazing at the same time. You think we'll hear about Switch 2? I don't think we'll hear about it this month. I'm guessing, if I were to guess, I think the Switch will come out later this year. And so they'll probably wait to announce it until, like, summer. I think summer will be the time. That'll be my guess. Summer announcement into a holiday release. Supposedly there are rumors that they are like already like trying to produce a ton of Switches or whatever the sequel is. We'll call it Switch 2. There are people saying already that they're like trying to anticipate a big demand. Like Christmas time, I heard someone say maybe even November, which I feel like makes more sense maybe. So I think maybe like a November release date might happen. Sleeping in is always a great start to a day though, right? Yeah, I agree. I want one. Hopefully, I hope that it is as comparably priced to the Switch as possible, because that would make it great. I think that's also one of the things that helped the Switch is keeping things kind of fairly priced. So yeah, I would like that, because then I would be able to get one, I think. If it was about the price of a Switch. November makes sense, yes, but buy it and give it to kids for Christmas, yeah. Because that might, like, if it's November, it might allow them to, like, I don't know, maybe start, as they do the release, maybe try to pump out some more for Christmas time as well. I think if it's Christmas, it'll be too chaotic. But, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's my guess. It'll probably come out later this year. Some people are expecting, like, summer. I feel like, I don't know. I think it'll be later in the year. Some people did say, though, like some analysts were saying that it depends on how well the Switch performed over the holidays. Because they were like, if it didn't perform very well, they might try to release it in the summertime. But if it did sell decently enough, they might wait till like November or something. So I don't know. But I don't really follow, like, I don't follow the sales charts and stuff. Not really anyways. I'll if they say something about like how recently released games did, I might like just take a little peek, but not something that I really follow. But all right, friends. Are you guys ready for Contradiction? Because I am. I still got the stupid habit of waking up in the night for a couple of hours and going back to sleep at 5 or 6 a.m. Can't really call that sleep, sleeping in, but that's my own twisted version of it, I guess. No, it makes sense to me. That totally makes sense to me. Ooh. No, yes, I'm ready. It sounds so intense right now. Gosh, I don't even know. I feel like I don't even know where to begin. Hold on a second. How are we looking here? We're looking okay. We're looking okay. Yeah, so Contradiction, subtitles. Let's turn subtitles. Ambient music volume. Let's lower that. Video vibrancy. What does that mean? Like, is it going to be like saturation up and down? Oh, subtitles on. Okay. The big start here button is a good place. True. I just don't know if I like instructions. Okay, hold on. I guess we just hit start. All right. I feel nervous for some reason, like because we've just never played an FMV game before, so I don't really know what to expect. But I hope it's something. Oh, I am going to turn off the effects sounds, and like, it'll also turn off the point redemptions, just so that it's not like disrupting the scenes, so that it's not like we're missing something because then a fist bump happens or whatever. So if someone follows or subscribes or whatever, it'll still show up on the bottom right and all that stuff, but there just won't be any sounds. But I should be able to see when that stuff happens. But all right, friends, let's begin Contradiction.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been
How's the sound?
assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder.
It was murder.
Appeared to the world to be
I
a
bet.
bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become
zoom in.
adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may in part
Honestly,
have
same.
something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control.
Mind
Ryan
control?
is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Okay, that was a lot of information, was it not? That was a lot. Okay, so Kate is the one who's dead? There's so many names there. All I remembered was how he said Ryan Rand. Did you catch all that? I know, should I have been taking notes? There was so much in there. I did like that it said that it was unsure if it was murder, but like, what if it just isn't murder? Like, what if it's just a coincidence or something? we go through this whole thing, and he's like, oh, actually, no, she wasn't murdered. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. So is it quiet or is it fine, the audio? That makes me want an investigation game where it spent the whole time looking for someone. Just like it's just, and they just show up at the end. Oh yeah, I just went out of town for a bit. Yeah, I just turned off my phone. You know, just the old, you know, what's that called where you like, I just needed to disconnect. Yeah, that's you're fine. Okay. It seems fine to me. Perfect. I just needed a disconnect, you know, a weekend away. Let's write a movie. Done. That'd be great. Click the inventory icon, which is maybe that, to see your collected items, which include both physical objects and information Jenks has collected. That's right. We're Detective Jenks. Kate Vine. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try the use icon. So this is our stuff. Kate's driving license. Kate's driving license was found on the bank of the lake near Kate's body with a piece of tape attached. Try using this. Well, I feel like we're just standing in the road. I don't think there's a point. Kate Vine's body was found in the woods early last Saturday morning. Saturday morning. The death was Saturday morning. This is the map. Very cool. Better do... Oh, is this a hint? This is a hint. Hold on. Reset game. So you're not supposed to use hints. And I hope it didn't count. If you use hints, you won't get an achievement. So I hope that worked. I just hit reset. I hope it doesn't count. I didn't know what the button was. And then home. Oh, return to main menu. Right. That makes sense. Okay. It said we wanted to go talk to Simon. But we're in front of the pub, so I don't know. Do we go in? Do I go into the pub or do I go straight to Simon and Emma's? It said the first person that I wanted to like question was Simon. So I guess we'll go to the lodge. Eden Lodge. Okay. Knock for Simon.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Simon's a vampire. Okay, the creepy look around to see if anyone's watching.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Dang, you're good.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
She's sus.
Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No.
Why did he say it like that? Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah. He has a bit of sass to him. Okay, your first interview. First pick an item you want to ask about, then click ask to see Jenks. To see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Simon said blah blah blah. He also said blah 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 blah. Contradictions will appear here and here. Okay. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies beneath. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box. On the right, you can add 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Okay, so we're gonna ask about her death first, I think.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started
definitely
this
not.
after you left college.
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
So the acting feels a little over the top, but I'm okay with that. It feels fine with this. Okay, so we can look at last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Only known Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialize with Kate outside Atlas. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. Okay. Let's ask about this.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. I've never seen it before.
Okay. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Only known Kate for 3 months. Is there, like... Simon last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday, the night she died. Simon didn't socialize with Kate outside Atlas. Kate often turned up... okay. Alright, maybe we'll go... I don't see anything here that, like, strikes me as weird, so we'll go maybe visit Emma?
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Oh, ask about this.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last
It's
Thursday
you,
in the
Emmers.
college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
What was her usual self?
Just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? In what way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
His eye contact is so intense. When he's... the way he, like... I don't know. He has a...
Did
he
you
has a
know
lot.
whether
He does a lot.
Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. So, last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Kate had a drink problem. Didn't see Kate very often. Is this, like, anything? And so it looks like also... So we don't have access to, like, Simon's statements. It's only based on... like, we can only contradict what one person says. I was kind of thinking maybe we were getting more of the story. If we, like, went to talk to Emma, maybe we could, like, go back to Simon with some information, but it doesn't look like that's how that works. So, is there anything here? Last saw Kate in the college library. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Is there, like, a how would you know kind of question?
That's all for the
Seeing
moment.
anything.
Thank you.
Let me go back to Simon. Maybe we just need, like... Simon last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday, the night she died. Has only known her for 3 months. Didn't socialize. Often seemed drunk, maybe? No, because I was at Atlas, right? Okay. Nothing is...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Nothing's standing out to me right now. So maybe we just need more stuff, because we only have these 2 things we can ask them about. I don't know, part of me is like... Hold on. She'd improved in recent months. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think
Okay, that's it for now.
we're gonna go. It started us off at the pub, so maybe we'll go to the pub first, or right
Just to
now.
knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Also, I just noticed that icon. Looks like homebrew equipment. That's a bike. That is. Oh, that's homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy. Am I just taking that? Why did I look so happy? Hold on. Well, we're gonna see if we can ask them about
if you don't mind.
that stuff. Oh, look at that. There's stuff out there. Unlocked bicycle.
Which is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it.
Not so long ago, in the mysterious land
Yeah.
of Toronto,
there's no bus
Canada.
service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Gizmo, welcome in. This is why I love FMV Saturdays. Every Saturday? Is that the new thing now? It isn't worth asking Simon about the screwdriver, but it was outside his house and I stole it. Why is that? That doesn't seem right.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
This is what we do. Is this what we do now? I don't know. It depends if you guys like it. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? How's it going? I hope you're having a great day. Let me give you a shout out here. Okay, the B. Welcome in. How are you? What were you playing? How was your stream? Pokemon Crystal. How's it going, everybody? K the B, Blue Leaf. Welcome in. We are currently playing a game called Contradiction. I don't know if you are familiar with it. Are you familiar with it? Let me drop you that follow. This is perfect time for a raid because the video just ended. K the B plays the self-proclaimed gaming greenhorn from Britain. Dives into creature collecting adventures with casual flair. Despite claiming to have never played a game before, they're all about making new pals in Pal World and even dabble in some Pokemon action. From spoiler-filled escapades to low-energy chill streams, K's journey is a mix of newbie charm and endearing British banter. We love that. Welcome in. Mr. Super Freak, hello. How are you all? How's it going? We've just come from a completely normal stream. Nothing to mention. It's fine. Okay. I believe it. I feel like objection. Have you guys heard of Contradiction before? It's an FMV game, so it's all full motion video. Not at all. Okay, so what is it? So it is like we just started it, so you haven't missed much. But basically, it's like a full motion video game. So it's all like recorded and acted. And what we're doing is trying to find contradictions in people's statements. We're trying to solve a murder, or what we think is a murder. I'm pretty sure it'll be a murder. But we like question people, but it's like point and click, but it's all video. But Kay, if you need to lounge, relax after your stream, take care of yourself, get water, etc., please feel free to do that. You know, I know what it's like after stream, so please do your post-stream care. And same to all the raiders as well. If you need to, you know, I know what it's like. I appreciate the lurks. We'll continue with the story here. I don't see. Tried selling it, but only to James. Is that a contradiction? No. Okay. Simon's Homebrew. All right, let's go to Emma. We're gonna see a little bit more. We can ask her about the unlocked bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
I feel like it's all gonna hinge on the bicycle. This is where it's all gonna come down to the
What's
bicycle.
the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Or his homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
His eyes are so intense when he asks people questions. Doesn't like beer, only drinks wine, and hates spirits. Okay. She hasn't said anything else. Simon uses the bike to get to work. So this doesn't ever... I can't use this against Simon. Like, yeah, I can't refer to, like, Simon's... Keeps telling Simon to fix the lock. Bottles belong to Simon. Okay. I was really hoping for more.
Thank you.
We're gonna go
Probably
to
back
the
later.
pub. We're gonna go to the pub. We're gonna see if... I guess I can just use the map. Rebecca's Pub. That's where we started. So maybe I was supposed to start here? Right? Was this where we were? Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Go ahead to the pub? Okay, I guess it's not opened? Alright, never mind. Can I go... Hold on. Go along the path to the right. That's not where I wanted to go. Let's see... Ooh.
Looks like a piece of jewelry there, stuck between the boards.
This swarthy, bearded man before
Truly
you
wedged in.
will soon be your fourth favorite streamer.
Blue Leaf 333, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, friend. I don't know if you guys can hear the sounds or not. I think I turned them off just so that it's not interrupting the thingy. But if it's playing, that's still fine. But thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much. Okay. So we have now a... Wait, where's our... So can I not look at the... Hold on. Oh, wait. The screwdriver. I thought I got the little necklace thing out of there, but wait a minute. Go to the jetty. Try using this. Aha! Okay.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
A raven? Maybe? Okay. Broken pendant. Alright, so maybe I can ask them about... Let's talk to Simon.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
Vaguely recognizes the
That's all
necklace.
for the
Let's
moment.
talk to
Thank you.
Emma.
Ever seen this?
Goodness. Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy
Ever
it?
seen
I didn't.
this?
Someone wanted a present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Alex James Freedom. Bird and cage necklace designed in pewter. So it used to be Emma's necklace.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
So... Can we do, like... You should ask about the Freedom necklace rather than this pendant. Okay.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Kate wore the necklace at college. Is this a contradiction? No. Oh, wait. Only seen... Hold on. Is this... Aha! Aha!
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Got you.
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialize with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
At all.
No, not at all.
He's a vampire. Oh, okay. It's 6 p.m. now.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
All right. Investigate behind the pub. The music and the looks and all of it, I'm here for it. Oh.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Enter the outbuilding. Okay. Okay. The way he enters the room is magical. Every time, it's just always there's a little bit of flair to it that I love. All right. I guess let's press the bell.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
She's acting suspicious.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few
Weird
questions
way to
about
answer that.
Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Sure. Broken window.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are suitable.
All right, let's ask her death.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
This guy's reactions to things are they're just so over the top, but I kind of love it, you know?
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So
She's
you didn't
acting
know if
weird.
Kate had lost it.
I find.
No idea.
Hasn't seen the license before, doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday. Didn't see who Kate was with. Kate gave Rebecca £20 for a breakage. Kate was very drunk. It's unlikely she would know about Simon's bike. How do we know, though? Okay. She doesn't know. Wait, we can't ask her about Simon's homebrew.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Simon Thompson's homebrew.
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
She kind of seems smug about that. Doesn't buy from kitchen breweries, buys from a microbrewery. Didn't know Simon made homebrew. All right. Right, we need to ask about this.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Doesn't know who broke the window. Heard about an argument between two girls outside. Window broken last Friday, 6:30. Taped over the broken window to make it safer. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. Could this be... Aha!
So, you said Kate gave
So-
you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realizing Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Okay. Rebecca thought Kate was very drunk when she came to the pub. Barring clients, maybe? No? Okay. I feel like there's maybe something there. Didn't know Kate very well. Well, hold on. I mean, I don't know how, like, pubs work. Like, would you have to show your license when you are purchasing alcohol? At a pub? Is that something? Didn't see who Kate was with. Hold on. Okay. Kate was very drunk. I saw Kate in the pub last Friday. Doesn't know her very well. I've seen some students wearing the necklace. Thinks the necklace has some sort of meaning. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Kate's argument. Whoops. Is there something here? Is there something? You would think she would have seen her often if she has like a drinking problem. He seemed very, aha, I've got you with that last reveal. I know. I love it. Seen students wearing the necklace. Didn't see who Kate was with. I feel like there's something else that I haven't.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
We'll come back. Well, let's look at the restaurant. Oh, there's just nobody there. Okay. All right. Let's go back to Simon. I just want to maybe we can ask him about like any arguments or whatever.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Looks off to the side. Uh-huh. Broken pub window?
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
But you make your own homebrew. Okay. Seems shifty. Yeah, actually a lot of these people seem a little shifty. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. Doesn't know anything about the broken pub window. Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
Pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Part of me thought, I was like, what if it's Emma and Kate who are arguing?
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Went home to see parents Thursday night. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after that. Hold on. Is there like... Are you sure? Visited the pub on Monday night. Only drinks wine. Argumentative. Appeared to be her usual self on Thursday. Is there... Okay. So wasn't around on Friday. The way she said that was weird, which made me feel like... Hold on, was that argument?
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh,
see, that
yeah,
stutter
I mean,
makes me...
I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Hold on, maybe... Okay. Quite well, went there often after college. Driver's license. Necklace was an unwanted... Emma said the broken necklace was an unwanted gift. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. A freedom necklace. Is there like... Broken pub window. Knows about it. She said she learned about it on Monday. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. Went home to see parents Thursday night. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college.
Thank you.
Okay,
Probably be back later.
Scroll log, welcome in. Doing good. How about you? Let's see. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home from Atlas last Friday. Doesn't know anything about the broken pub window. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. Okay.
That's all for the moment.
None of that stands out to me. What was that clip about? Is that for everyone? What do you mean? What clip? Let's go to this. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go back to the pub. That's what I want to.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's probably something in the game, yeah. Okay, so we're missing something. Kate's argument. Heard about an argument between two girls outside. Window broken last Friday at approximately 6:30 p.m. Taped over the broken window to make it safer. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. Kate broke the window during an argument. Has seen some students wearing the necklace. Think the necklace has some sort of meaning. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Doesn't know anything about Simon's homebrew. Hasn't seen the license before. Doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday. Approximately 7. Didn't see who Kate was with. I mean, I don't know. These two things use time, so part of me is like, is that related? No. Okay. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday, approximately 7. Didn't see who Kate was with. Kate gave Rebecca £20 for a breakage. Kate was very drunk.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We're gonna go... Let's see if there's anything else we can do. Like, if there's... Can we go to Atlas? Oh. I was not expecting... I thought it was gonna be locked for sure. I know. Objection! Let's go to the atrium. Hello? Anybody?
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Nobody here. This place looks very weird. There's something about it that I don't like. Can't go upstairs and this is locked? Or... No. Okay. Let's keep looking around. We're gonna do a little walkies. Go ahead this way. Maybe we can find some, like, maybe there's like a clue that we need to... Okay, we've already gone this way, but we're gonna check all of the places. This game feels a lot like those crappy Sega CD games, Double Switch and Night Trap. Never heard of those. But yeah, it's like a full FMV game. To the path end. I want to see. Oh, hello.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right. You can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently.
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on.
Oh,
Where do you
okay.
live?
Farmhouse.
Oh,
What's
okay.
your name?
Thank you. All right, I guess we're just gonna let him go with his hookah. Okay. Guess we can't stop him or anything. It's not like we're a detective, I guess. Let's keep walking. Oh.
Always
A
nice
key.
to randomly find a key on the floor.
That is always nice. Okay. So we have... Oh, is there something else? Improve your spiritual, intellectual, financial life. Join us here every Friday at 8 to learn more. But it doesn't say what that is. Village Center. I'm kind of lost on this map, TBH. It's kind of, Brandon House. What is that? Wait, where are we? Whoops, not this. Where are we? We're like here-ish? There's the farm. We're going towards the farm. We can always...
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Call the chief. I don't think it's working. It's simulating the Ace Attorney 1 experience. Totally fair. I guess we'll wait a minute because it says an ad is playing. I'll try to, when ads are playing, I'll try to pause so that you guys aren't missing anything. Let me catch up though. Well, I don't know about Night Trap, but Double Switch was timed, and I think it starred Corey Haim. Really? You needed to switch cameras real time from the security office like FNAF and set off traps when people get close? Dang. Oh, the movie studio. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that, I think. Gosh. A key, how convenient. I know. We got our... We could just... actually, I kind of want to see if the key can unlock the door behind the pub. I would be curious about that. I tell you when an ad starts, but I have turbo, so I can't see them. That's totally fair. No, that's great. It shows me that it says ad break ends in 20 seconds currently, so I'll try to stop for you guys, so that way you aren't missing the clues. Go up the steps. I'm kind of curious what's around here. Okay, it should be over. Let's take a look. Go in the greenhouse. We are just like entering places like crazy.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Okay. Is it normally at every hour and a half? I don't actually know what my schedule is. I'm not really too sure.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time.
I feel like this guy's acting weird. I feel like this guy's acting weird, but it's like...
Where do you want to sit? Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name. James. Sit there. Thank you, James.
This is Simon's friend.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know
Routine.
Simon, Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Is that good enough? He's acting weird, but he's acting like that kind of weird where he didn't do it, you know? Like, he's being too weird, if that makes sense.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialize with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend Emma, didn't socialize with her.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Doesn't know if Kate had lost the necklace. Or, I'm sorry, the license. Wait, we can't ask about the bicycle.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Didn't know about Simon's bike. Last saw Simon about a month ago. Tell us about Simon's Homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's Homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Okay. Traded his herbal tea, the sounds sus there, for Simon's Homebrew. So Simon's Homebrew is very strong.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
I like that he's just staring into a fire or something. Something very normal.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub?
Didn't say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Okay. Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
No.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes.
Hookah
what else
pipes.
James is into.
Interesting. Okay. So we have a black scrying mirror. Makes black scrying mirrors. Mirror just one way of scrying. Scrying practice for various reasons. Only makes mirrors for others. Sells the mirrors but doesn't make a profit. Is there anything here? Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. Didn't socialize with her. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Didn't know about Simon's bike. Last saw Simon about a month ago. I wonder if there's like... I don't remember if... Has he said anything about like when they last saw each other? Did Simon say anything? Box of old bottles... Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. Doesn't know about the argument. Okay.
Okay, that's
we'll come
for
back
now.
here.
Thank you.
I want to go to the pub. I want to try this key. Oh, snap. Can we do this? Is this legal? Okay. Investigate behind the shelves.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
We're gonna need like a flashlight or something. Dang. Okay. Wait. Or maybe there's something else here. Atlas. Oh.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Ryan's. Spooky mask acquired. Okay. So we have something we can ask people about. I mean, based on every detective show I've ever watched, Beanie is 100% illegal. I know. I love that we were just like, how are we going to explain this? That we were in her, like, shed.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What is this?
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Suggests asking Ryan about the mask. Mask used on the Atlas course. Masks allow students to role play. Thinks the mask is Ryan's. Okay. We can ask about the mirror. Do you see a ladder? I did see a ladder. The door is open. Yeah, why didn't she... I don't know.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Probably be back later.
You will be back. We will be back. So Simon did Atlas, Emma did not. So we'll ask and see if we'll start with Emma. We'll ask her
Just a few more
about
questions, if you don't mind.
Ever seen this before?
Goodness.
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
How about the mirror?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Okay. So this mirror doesn't work. Okay. Despite being like fixed into its view.
Thank you.
Let's talk to Simon.
Probably be back later.
Let's talk to Simon.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Is this the same, like... I mean, a much better produced one than the one that was on that building? Okay. Black scrying mirror.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Thinks the government is tracking him. Okay. Doesn't recognize this particular masks. Masks are used during Atlas seminars. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
She, I feel like, is holding so much back. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon, only went once to Atlas. Had been to a similar course before. Is there... Bottles belong to Simon. Hold on. New Kate had bought a mirror. Okay, let's
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's go to James. Good old James. Is this the farm? No.
Ask about a few more things, please. Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Knows Simon is on the Atlas course, has seen the poster at college, hasn't discussed the course with him.
Ever seen this before?
Oh
Should
my
I have?
No, it's okay.
goodness. No, that's fine. Doesn't recognize the mask. I actually was hoping... Hold on. I was hoping there was going to be something about the fact that Kate had bought one of these. Makes black scrying mirrors. Ever seen? I love that he puts it on. It's just so good. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Is there something with... Because if she bought a mirror... Scrying, practice for various reasons... Maybe it's with... Well, I guess she said, Emma said that she took it back to the apartment. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. Interesting. Okay.
Probably be back later.
I so did not lie. Slander! We can ask Rebecca about the flyer.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
What do you know about this?
What do you
It's
know
an
about
advertisement.
this?
They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Okay. I was hoping for more. Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Let's see. Can we go to the Rand house? Nothing? Okay. Hold on. That is not what I meant to do. Call the chief? Chief? Hello?
Chief, me again. A few things have come up. I met someone called James Wilson. Bit of a dropout into witchcraft, magic, occult things. Makes scrying mirrors. Scrying, Chief. It's an occult thing. Black paint.
Come on,
meant
Chief.
to stare into it until you see ghosts or something. Emma Bowman knew about it. They all know each other from college. Emma said he was selling these mirrors last Friday at the local market.
What was he doing Friday night?
I'm not sure. Said he couldn't remember the last time he saw Kate. Lives on his own, so I doubt he has an alibi, but I don't see any motive yet.
Well, look harder and double check where everyone was Friday night.
Right. Thanks, Chief.
Okay. Hold on.
A few more questions, please.
James was selling them last Friday. Aha! Okay, aha!
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on.
Oh!
What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Okay. Knows Rebecca quite well, went to the pub after college, argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night, lent money to Kate because she needed it. I feel like that's... I don't know. So we know that she needed money for something. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Is there something else here? James was selling them last Friday. It's not a contradiction. Yeah, there was some. The fact that she was like, I mean, Thursday. That's when I was gone, for sure. All right. Let me double check all this. Hasn't seen the mask before. Thinks James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. Maybe, I mean, okay. Let's go talk to...
Thank you. Probably be
Let's
back
see if there's
later.
anything else. Let's know anything about the argument. It's straight home.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Maybe we can talk to...
Be back later on, if
whoops,
that's okay.
I meant to exit, not go to Emma. Maybe we can go talk to Rebecca. Maybe there's something there. I just need to look at all the... I kind of wish you could see, even if you couldn't ask everyone, I wish you could see kind of where everyone's info's at without having to go over to them. Has never seen the Black Mirror before. Okay, so there's no more things there. Heard about an argument. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. Taped over the broken window. When is Simon's Homebrew gonna come into play? That's my question. I still feel like there's something with the license and like... I saw Kate in the pub last Friday. Didn't see who Kate was with. Kate was very drunk.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Anybody in the restaurant? Nope. Okay. Just thought I'd check. I don't know if there's any reason to go to James, but we'll... Also need to pay attention to see if that little magnifying glass comes up. I've seen the poster at college, and Simon is on the Atlas course. Hasn't discussed the course with Simon. Doesn't recognize the mask. Only makes the mirrors for others. Sells the mirrors but doesn't make a profit. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Hasn't been in the pub for over 2 months. Tara Sedward, welcome in. How do they know Simon being on course if they've never discussed it? I guess it just means, like, they haven't, like... They probably... Yeah, I guess it's like they don't know the details of it. And ads. Let me see. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate, knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, didn't socialize with her. But we know that, well, I guess it was at a market. So, like, we know... That doesn't mean, like, he socialized with her. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. Again, I sort of feel like we should be able to say, but you sold something to her. I mean, that's not a contradiction, though. But I want to, like, draw a connection between these two. That's kind of a difference between... like Ace Attorney or something. It's like my brain wants to like connect just the ideas together, even if it's not like contradictions. That's I need to break my brain. Let's walk around for a minute. We're gonna walk around for a minute. Return to West Street. I could be missing something. Let's go this way. We already went up there. There wasn't anything. I feel like we investigated behind the pub just fine. Continue ahead along the path. There's nothing else here. To the woods. Where are we? Are we here? Let's go to the right. Nothing. This is where we found the necklace thing. There's like people across the lake. It's very cool. I don't know if I might be blocking them. Right into the clearing. Nothing. Towards Atlas. There wasn't any... Why am I like... Oh, I guess this is the path, but it looks like I'm just sneaking in or something. Last time nobody was here, but maybe I missed... Hello? Nope. Okay. There was nothing there, and then they said to figure out something about... Well, hold on. Let's talk to the chief again. Let's see if Chief can help us.
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
The window.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jenks.
sense, does it?
No. Call me back when you know some more.
Okay. Speak later, Chief.
Bye.
Good point, Chief. Good point. Good point, Chief. Hold on. Is there something in Knock for Emma?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, lent money to Kate because she needed it. It doesn't say anything here about, like, lent money to Kate because she needed to argue with Kate in the pub last Friday. Broken window. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. Last saw Kate on Friday night, not Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Kate had a drink problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. Is there... Argued with... Okay. Doesn't think Kate had lost her driving license. Bike belongs to Simon. Simon uses the bike to get... Yeah, okay. That's nothing about Kate. Knows about the broken pub window. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. Thinks James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Demonstrated how to use the mirror. Says the mirror doesn't work. Hasn't seen the mask before. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon. Only went once. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I feel like there's something more with Emma. But there's nothing that stands out. Doesn't recognize this particular mask. Masks are used during Atlas seminars. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. James thinks the government is tracking him. Straight home after Atlas last Friday. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Only sold to James. Doesn't see James very often. Only, well... Hold on. Doesn't see James very often. Is there, like... How does he know so much about James? Bike belongs to Simon. Simon's cousin, I mean, doesn't know anything about the license. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Didn't socialize with Kate outside Atlas. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. Knew Kate at college, but they didn't socialize.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
To the pub. To the pub. So something about... It's something related to Kate and her...
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Kate and money. Kate and money. That's what we need to... Kate gave Rebecca 20 pounds for a breakage. Didn't know Simon made homebrew, buys from a microbrewery, doesn't buy from kitchens. Broken pendant. Has seen students wearing the necklace. Thinks the necklace has some sort of meaning. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Heard about an argument between two girls outside. Window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30 p.m. Taped over the broken window to make it safer. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. Kate broke the window during an argument. So they're like... Never seen the Black Mirror before. Suggests asking Ryan about the mask. Mask used on the Atlas course. Makes a mask allows students to roleplay. Thinks the mask is Ryan's. Ryan had the poster designed by an agency. Poster was designed last year. This is the only... Kate gave Rebecca 20 pounds for breakage.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I feel like it's something with Emma, but... We're gonna go to the farm. So what did she need the money for?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Is there anything about money here? Besides, she bought, well... Sells the mirrors, but doesn't make a profit. Only makes mirrors for others. Seen the poster at college. No, Simon is on the Atlas course. Hasn't discussed the course. Doesn't know anything about the argument. He's just like, I don't know anything. For almost every... Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub in over 2 months. What do you do, James? Doesn't recognize the card or the necklace. Traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Didn't know about Simon's bike. Last saw Simon about a month ago. Doesn't know if Kate lost the license. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend. Didn't socialize. James is just disconnected from everything. He's just weird. he just wants to be super weird and be vague most of the time. Yeah, there's... But also it seems like, because what the chief said is, so she asked for money, but she paid 20 pounds to break, or like, to pay for the window. Seems like... It seems like maybe she wasn't having money troubles, is kind of what I was picking up on. I feel like we have... We're gonna walk again. Maybe he's just yeah. James is clueless. He doesn't know anything about anything. You're gonna see if I miss any clues anywhere. See if the magnifying glass pops up. I need to head to the center. Yes. Sometimes the camera switches where it's looking depending on like what direction you're coming from. I feel like occasionally it also doesn't switch, and so it confuses me. We got everything from here except for we're missing like a flashlight. We can't go in here until we have something. Until we have some way to illuminate and we also... Try using this? That's terrifying. So things we can use, her license. I guess we've already... I wonder why this is red. I feel like that means... Yeah, I think she said 60, if I recall. But I could be wrong. But so there's no... So the way this works is you have to use their statements against themselves. And so that's where it's tough, is finding which pairing of statements... I'm going to go towards the woods. There we go. Is there anything... There's nothing else out here. But let's go back to Emma, because I feel like it's with her. All right, so let's start from the top. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. I mean... Okay. I feel... Okay, so even if it doesn't match anymore, or like... This says... Saw her on Thursday, but we know it's on Friday, not Thursday. But it doesn't update the things. So Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Kate had a drink problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. I mean, okay, not a contradiction. She was argumentative with lecturers. Driver's license. Doesn't think Kate had lost her driving license. Doesn't know any... well, bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Simon uses the bike to get to work. Keeps telling Simon to fix the lock. Unrelated. It's probably not anything about the bottles. Doesn't feel like it's anything about the homebrew. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Is there, like... Why did she give the necklace to Kate? Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Necklace called a freedom necklace. Kate has bought lots of new jewelry. Oh, there it is. There we go. Took me forever.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewelry and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
I got you.
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Doubt.
I'm not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
So, this is a part of the argument. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college, argued with Kate. Lent money to Kate because she needed it. So there's not a thing about blackmail in here, right? Hold on. Doesn't think Kate had lost... Knows Rebecca quite well. Oh, has never... Oh, it updated. Tried to persuade... Hold on. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over his affair. Hold on. Wait, can we see this?
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No.
Hold on. Click to exit. I want to just hear, like, the part about this. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over his affair. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. Has never met Ryan. Ryan... Went to Atlas? No. Went to an Atlas with Simon. Ah! Aha!
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Gosh, his face.
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I... and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
The next hour?
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Okay, so we can go to Atlas, I guess. making progress. We're making progress. I knew it was something with Emma. I just couldn't figure it out. I guess he could be at his home. I just really want it to be here.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions. Is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
That face. Okay.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
What in the world just happened?
So you wanted to speak to me?
He doesn't know how to sit down.
Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Suspicious. Suspicious. Okay. Kate Vine's death.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday. Then you came straight back with some of the students. Is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day. Benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate.
Gosh,
well,
Ryan.
Usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So
she's
she
an
seemed to be
alcoholic.
enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
I saw Kate at an Atlas meeting last Friday. Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday. First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
We can ask about Simon's unlocked bicycle? Perfect.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
I think Simon also drives, but isn't sure. Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Okay. Freedom necklace.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Bird cage is a symbol used on the course. Has never bought a freedom necklace. Okay. Okay.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Right, and he's married to Rebecca. Knows about the windows. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Told Rebecca to tape over it to prevent inquiry.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Doesn't know about the argument. Usually leaves for Atlas at 6. Starts preparations at 6:30. But the window got broken. Starts preparations, doesn't know about the argument. Okay.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
When I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
He's into D&D.
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
Anyone who randomly whispers in the middle of a sentence is immediately suspicious to me. Used to have a black mirror himself, used to read about black magic and satanic rituals, doesn't believe in anything supernatural now.
Can you tell me about this?
He loves
doing
doing that.
for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on mask represents the triple goddess. Symbol not used in the course. But why is it on the mask?
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Atlas name picked randomly. Is there something with, like... symbol not used on the course. But it's literally on this mask. What does that mean? Okay. Last saw Kate at an Atlas meeting last Friday. Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday. First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy, hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. Has never seen the license before, doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Simon does ride a bike, thinks Simon also drives but isn't sure. Bird and cage is a symbol used on the course. Has never bought a freedom necklace. Has seen students wearing the necklace. I feel like Ryan is how Emma got the necklace. I've seen students wearing the necklace. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Told Rebecca to tape over it to prevent injury. Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. Usually leaves for Atlas at 6. Starts preparations for Atlas at 6:30. I can't remember what time the argument started. I thought it was at like 7. Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. Knows about the window? Well, I guess it doesn't. Used to have a black mirror himself. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. Doesn't believe anything. Asked me by a friend who died last year. Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Let's go around. We're going to go around. Let's see. Since it's a new hour, I don't know if there's, like, anything. We also might be able to find, like, a flashlight or something. I assume with every hour there's, like, a change in... like, we can find more clues and stuff. I bet. Where are we on the map? Okay, we're gonna walk. Gonna do little walkies again. Oh, hello.
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're gonna give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Can you just go?
Pathetic.
Oh my gosh. He's into Rock Band. He's like, I like the...
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Huh, okay. Alright, new clue, maybe? Or just random thing that has occurred? Okay. Whoops, this is... not the right way. Go right. Random guy.
Who are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
Jenks sniffing some
Atlas'
trouble.
Reputation precedes them.
Oh.
I think I might call the station. Find out a bit more about this Liam.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Oh, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Only you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Liam's death. I like our little note. A student called Liam died last year under similar circumstances to Kate. Was it suicide? Hold on. Let's go. We were here. We're gonna continue walking back. Noops. I got turned around. To Woods Lane. We'll keep walking. Because we're finding things. We're finding things now. Let's investigate behind. Nothing new. I wonder how they filmed this. This seems so, like, intricate. Noops. Jenks just wanted to double check. And this is the last. Okay. So now let's go. Let's start at Simon and Emma.
There you go. Come on. Cute.
Is he cooking? Cooking some dinner, maybe?
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I had no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
Well, it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Okay. Hand carved. The hand symbol carving.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village. The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms. It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be free. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Okay. Liam's death.
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
Okay. Thinks the student... Oh, hold on. Finger symbol refers to 3 freedoms. Thinks students in woods. Was Atlas student Kyle. Believes guilt doesn't serve any purpose. Didn't know Liam, but had heard about him. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back
Let's go
later.
talk to Emma.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
He needs help. He needs to help doing this.
It's okay. Thanks.
Hold on. I have to see that again.
If I did this, would it mean anything
What
to
in the
you?
world? Okay.
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
All right. Jenks is something.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Okay. Didn't know Liam very well.
Do you know the phrase free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing.
She
I
does
first
not
heard
like
it when
Atlas.
I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Does this detective act in any actual movies? I don't know. I don't know the actor's name, but I'd be curious. Are there people that don't know that symbol? I mean, I guess that's the thing, is it's such a, like, I'd be like, you like rock music, I guess, but heard the phrase when she attended Atlas, phrase about not feeling guilty. Doubt Simon agrees with it fully. But it seemed like Simon does agree with it fully. But that's not like...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's just see. We can't ask him about that.
Be
All right,
back
let's
later
continue.
on, if that's
Let's
okay.
continue asking everyone new stuff. Let's go to Rebecca. Maybe people will be at the restaurant.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
He doesn't need he doesn't need assistance this time.
No, it's okay.
Doesn't recognize the 3-finger symbol.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Also, I'm getting that nobody knows anyone well in this town. Was in a band called Blackstone. Used to let Blackstone play in the pub. Didn't know Liam very well.
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong...
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Knows about the free to be free phrase. Believes people can get hung up on guilt.
Okay,
Let's go talk
that's
to
it for now.
James.
Thank you.
Detective is secretly in love with every suspect. His eyes are just so intense when he asks anything. He's just... let's go to the farm. Well, actually, let's see. I can't remember. Did we check this time, this hour? I guess so. So let's go to the farm. We can maybe go further back to the greenhouses? Even though...
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Ah, go further up. Okay. Investigate! Oh.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but it'd be interesting to see what he says about it.
MM or WW? What was... MM. Okay. Suspish? Oh, I wonder if it's like... Well, it looks like leaves, right? Yeah, it looked like leaves. We haven't met a single character with the name even... Well, we talked to Mike on the phone. Maybe it's Mike's from the police office.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Okay. Hand carve.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Okay. James is certainly something. Liam's death.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
It was in Liam's year, but on a different course. James's degree is in plant science. Heard about Liam after he killed himself. Never met Liam. Okay.
Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I was about to say maybe it's magic mushroom, but maybe it's magic mint. Packet contains mint leaves. Won some cookery competitions. I feel like I doubt that for some reason. Okay. We're gonna go show the mint leaves to Simon. See if he can tell us something. I guess we can show that to everyone, though.
Questions,
so we
if
might
that's
as well.
okay?
Yeah, what is this?
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Hasn't seen these leaves before. Wait, didn't he have something about... Hold on. I thought he had something about... Makes his own... Tried selling it, but only sold to James. He traded... Doesn't see James very often. Okay. I thought there was something about him trading herbs for his homebrew or something. So I thought maybe that's what that would be.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Okay. I feel like that's not true because remember
That's all
James
for the moment,
said
thank you.
that Simon and Emma used to really like his like tea that he would make. I feel like they're lying to me. How dare they lie to me and Jenks? What did Jenks ever do? But love too much.
A few more questions, please. Do you know what these are?
Magic mint.
Magic mint!
Where did you
That was
find
right.
this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Okay,
Be back
so
later on, if that's okay.
let's go to Ryan because we haven't asked him about that. Just see if there's anything else, and we'll make another round. We'll go around, confront everyone with the drug statement.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
He's been here the entire time without us, just still drinking. Leaves look like chopped tea bags. Doesn't know anything about plants. Suggested Rebecca would know.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines
But you're
on site
drinking
at all?
currently.
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas purposes. Is currently drinking. But there's nothing that's gonna... Well, we can ask about Kate being drunk. I saw Kate in an Atlas meeting last Friday. There's no interest in drugs. No student has ever brought drugs to Atlas. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises. Doesn't keep any medicines on site. Oh, we haven't asked about this. Oh,
If I did this...
He
would
needed
that mean
assistance
anything
again.
to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
You lie. You lie. Liam's death.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
This guy, I do not like Ryan. Had heard about Liam's suicide, had met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy. The person in the woods made it sound like he was, like, connected to Atlas.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase, free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, We teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Interesting. Okay, there's an ad going, so I'm gonna wait till it's over before I do anything else. Well, I guess we asked him everything. Phrase about getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. I feel like we need to ask him about... Doesn't know how the fingers could be used. Okay. All right, we'll come back. We'll come back to him.
Probably be back later.
Let's go. Actually, we're gonna start with James. I want to start with James first.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that, skin cream?
James! I don't have time for this.
No, it's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So
You're a
you've never heard
liar.
of Salvia?
No.
You actual liar. Doesn't know anything about plants, is a plant major or something. Where was that? Has a degree in plant science. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. Plant science, doesn't know much about plants.
Aha. So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of Salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it?
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else?
Nah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
Has any character guessed...
I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Has any character guessed right what the hand gesture means? We only know what it means through Simon. Simon told us that each finger meant, like, what was it, like self-doubt? I forgot what the three things were, but Simon told us what they were, but nobody else has corroborated that. They've just been like, I don't really know. These interviews are so oddly depicted. Like, do you mean like filmed weird, or what do you mean? Doesn't know much about plants. Never heard of it. Is there anything else? Packet contains mint leaves. Oh, it updates. Private use. Traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew.
Aha.
I got you, James. You're a liar.
You say herbal tea. Do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. If you don't know about Third Eye, you know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. You know, I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented. You can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah.
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
That was a lot. I was about to say something very similar. That was a lot. James finally opened up about something. Like this one with Simon, he looks like he's trying to watch TV, and Jenks is just being a pest. I think he's just staring into a fireplace, I think, which is like the crackling fire, which is like just even more unsettling, I think, that he's just sitting there staring at a fire. James made and distributed a propaganda flyer to expose a cult in the village called Third Eye. And okay, so it has the symbol of that thing. It also doesn't help. I noticed the poster has like eyes in it, in the A's. It only has two eyes. Too many characters, I know. Okay. Oops, did I click the wrong thing? Sold salvia to Liam. Oh, well, I guess it's... So, maybe through all of that, it's sort of like... the contradiction has come out, I guess. We got the full thing. So
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bathroom break real fast, and we will. If you need to, we'll go into BRB. I'll run some ads, etc. But yeah, BRB friends. BRB. If you need to stand up, stretch, etc., now's the perfect time to go do so. See you in a few minutes. Alrighty, friends, we're back. Hope you had enough time to stand up, stretch, etc. I see we're dropping some frames, or according to OBS, we are. I did check my interwebs, and now we can move over here. I did check my interwebs, and I did run out of data, but I just purchased some more. Oh yeah, looks like it's. Seems I purchased some more, so hopefully in a secco it'll get back to normal. You know, maybe it'll just needs a second to sort of sort itself out, but we should be back to normal here pretty soon. Yeah, let's see. I do see it kind of freezing every sec. Let's give it a minute. How are you guys liking this so far? Are you guys enjoying it? Do you like it? What do you think of Jenks? Hopefully it all hopefully we give this a minute. The internet will catch up. It's been a journey. It definitely has. It definitely has. I feel like we're starting to get into some of the meat of it now that James has given us a lot of information on the third eye and all of that. Very curious. But how do we like this style of game? Would you guys want to so far, based on what you've seen thus far, would you like to see more of this type of stuff? What do you think? I love Jenks' facial expressions and reactions and everything. It's so great. He is over the top, but is crazy. I like it. I wish I could, like, I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to try something real fast. Hopefully we don't lose connection. Okay, I think we're still connected. Trying to see. Still giving me, well, I don't know. Still giving me like that we have a weak connection or something. But let me check. Yeah, it's dropping to the red. Very strange. Let me see this. Okay. Yeah, because if it's like, how has this been right now? Is this like choppy for you guys? What are you guys seeing? Because yeah, like I'm seeing it right now. It says, yeah, it looks like we're dropping some frames. But then it's like going back up to green, and then it's dropping back down to red. Super weird. Super weird. You freeze every now and then. Part of me is like, should I restart it? Should we... But then it's fine. Yeah, it's weird, because, yeah, like, right now it just dipped to red. Now it's going back up. I don't know if we just need to give it a minute for, like, the data that I just bought to, like, kick in. But it usually doesn't take this long. Anytime I've bought it, it's usually, like, maybe 5 minutes, and then we're back to good. But right now, it's like, it's trying. It's trying, it's struggling. And it's made even more mysterious thanks to the music. So, struggling a bit. Yeah. I don't know if like stopping stream and starting it back up would help at all. Maybe I should... Should I restart? Rejuice the connection, maybe? Here's what we'll do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this off, or I'm going to stop stream, going to reset my router, and then we'll come back here in a minute. So everyone cool down for a secco. Yeah, let's see if that works. It's never really behaved like this before, so we'll give it a sec and see if it works. Yeah, hold on. BRB.